top, you can bet that. Catch us cruising in the drop.
What's good? Y'all tapped in with the DagogetaTv. It's Deme D in the building. This is an episode of If You Ask Me, Hip Hop Debate Desk. We in 2025. You know I gotta keep it going. This is where hip hop lives. And I'm glad to have two guys from a dope platform right here. One of the first people to reach out, have me on their platform and promote their product. So, just talk to the people. I know y'all both been on, but, talk to the people.
Yo, I'm Kenny.
And I'm Strife.
Yo, this is So What Games, So What's the Scenario card game and game show. Check us out.
Yep, you can find us on all socials at So What Games CO.
And just real quick, just give them the thought process and the reason what made y'all decide to come up with this and put this out.
All right, so basically, you know how like with sports, everybody collect cards, right? Like sports cards. So we always think about like, rapper cards. But then with sports cards, they always got stats and things like that. So it's like, how do you delegate stats as far as like,
rappers and shit,
Right?
Okay.
Get some criteria.
Correct. And then the next chapter from there was speaking with my brother Kenny. He was like, yo, what's the point of having cards if we can't play with them? So that's how the game surmised.
Yeah, because to just collect them, it would be
It's
like,
not enough.
yeah, to get
buying
people
that.
over here buying into that. So that was,
play a game
that
with
was the
it,
dope
it's like-
move. Yeah.
Right.
And y'all have episodes out where I've been on there as well, but y'all have
Yeah,
a bunch of other people demonstrating playing the game, right?
Yeah, check us out on YouTube. Like I said, So What's the Scenario? You can find out how to play, and it's,
Yes.
it's a dope game show.
The shit is fire, man. You don't have to be a rap head or a hip hop junkie to enjoy. Just perfect for your game nights and memorabilia. You dig? So right now, this is we're gonna have what I like to do is have certain segments where I talk about a specific artist, and I like to be able to. I like to have different guests so I could expand who I talk about, because I don't only want to talk about. I've done Prodigy, we did Luda, the game, and shit like that. But I've also had J. Cole, and now we're gonna talk about. We did a Dope RZA episode too. But we're going to talk about Freddie Gibbs, one of the more modern MCs that's kind of champion right now. Catalog is looking crazy. He's had some ups and downs with as far as just in the media, just getting into beefs and shit and then burning bridges and just all over the place. But musically, he's definitely one of them guys that people respect and rock with. So this is one of your favorite artists?
Nah, I love the Big Boss rapper, man.
Okay.
Shout out to Gary, Indiana, man. Shout out to Freddie.
Gary, Midwest in the building. I rocks with Freddie. I won't say like he's one of my favorite, but I definitely
Respect his talent.
I play his stuff heavy, and I was rocking before he got to that Mad Lib era. I was already rocking with him, so it's not like
I
it
like
was
the Mad Lib project, but I do like the project from before.
I like the process from before. What introduced me to him was the song he had with Freeway. I don't even know what project that song, but that's what made me really start rocking with him. I knew he was down with Jeezy and shit, but it was a song he had with
But even
Freeway.
before Jeezy, I heard about Freddie.
Okay, so yeah, what put y'all on to him? Let's talk about that.
So, one of my favorite albums from Freddie was the ESGN.
Yes.
Okay.
Evil Seeds Grow Naturally.
Yes.
Yeah, like the one that stuck to me, he got a record that was like, just the bass was bass heavy, Lay It Down. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo.
Did he have a video for that?
No? I wish he did. I wish he did. You know what I mean? And then, what was the other album that got me to him? It was Shadow of a Doubt.
That was dope.
Yeah,
That's one of
Shadow of a Doubt.
favorites.
Obviously, he had two joints in there.
Effing Up the Count.
Effing Up the Count, and then he had a joint called Insecurities. I like on that joint as well. Yeah.
Freddie Gordy is my joint in there.
Okay. And then production-wise, yeah, you was talking about the Mad Lib joint. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I mean, even the stuff with, besides the Mad Lib stuff, he's definitely good with the production topics and stuff like that. So what got you on though? You was already before the Jeezy wave too?
Definitely before the Jeezy wave. I can't remember. I don't know if it was Babyface Killer or.
Yeah, that's the first thing I heard. Full
but
project.
Box Frame Cadillac, the joint with Zeros. My favorites on there.
So because they got that listed as like the beginning, so you was there from the beginning.
Yeah, I can't remember how I got onto him, but he's always had a tight flow, and he could rhyme crazy. So that got me interested into him. But yeah, like you said, Shadow of a Doubt.
Yeah.
And then of course Pinata. But
Pinata.
So with that, what would you say are his top 3 albums? He got a lot of projects, especially as the years went on and everybody drop a project every week.
I'm gonna go all eras. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Shadow of a Doubt.
Babyface Killer.
Okay.
Shadow of a Doubt. No, Babyface Killer. What's the first Mallow one?
Pinata.
Pinata. Shadow of a Doubt. Yeah.
All right, so I got shout out to that as well. But like I told you, ESGN, I like that one as well. And one of his more recent joint, So Separately.
I like that one. That's part 4 for me.
Yeah. That's the 3 that I'm gonna go with.
The top 3. Hey, we're talking about top, not favorite.
No.
Oh, top?
Yeah,
I
top.
don't know, because I haven't heard all of them.
Yeah, I'm just saying, go off what you heard, because I'm the same way. I can't speak to the depth like how y'all can.
What was the Freddie one where like he was in the white suit?
Freddie.
That's Freddie.
Freddie. Oh yeah, Self Night. Yeah. But
I like it, but I think
that's an
everything you
honorable mention,
name,
but
I think everything you name is better than that. I think. But like I said, I'm not as in depth as y'all, but I'm gonna say but Babyface Killer is what though? A mixtape? That's not. It's because it's not listed as an album, but that was my shit.
Yeah, it's more of a mixtape.
It's more of a mixtape. All right, so I'm gonna just go with the album. I'm gonna say you only live.
That was Deuce. I mean, even the joint with Alchemist was pretty good. Like
which one? Oh, Fetty?
Yeah. No. That's the one with Currency. I'm talking about the other one, Alfredo.
Oh shit, yeah. That,
Yeah,
I'm gonna name that one.
Yeah, he had Baby Shit on it.
Yeah, Baby Shit had Benny on it. That's the one I'm gonna. That was my shit.
Okay, yeah.
Top 3 is Alfredo. It's You Only Live Twice, and
You Only Live Twice is good too.
Yeah, You Only Live Twice is my shit. I might have to go Soul Separately.
Yeah.
What's the last one that it was called? It's not Wolverine. That's a song from it, right?
SSS is the last one.
No, he just dropped something. He had Wolverine on the song with the green cover.
Oh,
You Only Die Once. That's what it was.
Oh,
that's what it was. Yeah, that's his most recent.
That's his most recent. But I think the 3 I'm sticking with right there.
Also Separately, yeah.
What's one of his best productions? You would say.
Best production.
And let's not go to the Mad Libs or Alchemist.
Why? Because that's one of them.
I mean, let's do one where he had it's not one of the top producers ever, because he didn't have to pick those beats.
Right, I'm gonna go Rob Mia, which was produced. I think Crick produced that.
The whole joint?
No, it's a
song,
song. It's a song.
No, I'm talking about the album.
Oh, the album.
What's the best produced album? That's what I'm saying. Not the Alchemist.
I gotta go with So Separately.
So Separately?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That
go
joint
with
with him and Pusha, Gold Rings.
That's my favorite track on there. I like the one with I like the one with Paul, DJ Paul too. What was that?
Shout out Doubt.
Yeah, production's crazy on there. It's kind of tough, man, because his production is good.
Yeah.
Before I pick mine,
Okay.
on Twitter, somebody was like, yo, I ain't really feeling this Freddie shit, man. It sound too trappy. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
The new?
Freddie, the one we had the white suit on, right?
Okay.
So, but when he said it, I'm like, man, what are you talking about? See, people always on here talking dumb shit. I went and turned that shit on, like, oh yeah, I see.
Right.
I see what you said. It sounds mad trappy.
It's a vast difference from.
I was listening to Wait when I right here, and I'm like, yeah, this is.
Wait, that's my shit though. Yeah. But I like the production though. But
it's not.
But
he was going for,
It is bad trappy, but I think I'm gonna go with You Only Live Twice. But again, his whole catalog, ESGN, it's all produced. He has a good ear for the beats. Yeah, man, so we're gonna close it out there. Segment 1, salute to the guy Freddie Gibbs. You know what I'm saying? Holding down the culture. This is Deme D, Mr. Everywhere, You Never There. Subscribe, share, hit that red button. You heard me.